What's up guys, Bearded Jeeper here, and today we're going to be mounting some battleborn beadlocks. Now these battleborn beadlocks look awesome, super nice finish to them, and these are some of the most affordable beadlocks out there. I've been running a set on my JK as well, and they have been passed around. I'm not the first owner, I'm like the third owner of them, and they've still held up really well. These are really great beadlock. I'm going to show you how to mount these today at home. It's super easy. You don't need any specialty tools except the torque wrench, and you can get those at most of your auto parts stores or any tool store, and you should have a torque wrench if you're working on your vehicle and stuff anyway. Let's get to installing these beadlocks. So what comes in the kit, you get the beadlock, the ring, these bolts, it's already mounted to it to make it easier for shipping. You got extra set of hardware in case any of your bolts shear off or break, or you just need to replace them because hitting rocks and stuff, they'll get chewed up over time. Comes with valve stems, which is really handy. You don't have to go out looking for which size you need or which one you need, because there's so many different sizes out there of these. Sticker, everyone loves stickers, even come with the center cap. All right, the first step, we got to take out all these bolts so we can get this ring off. The first thing you're going to want to do is remove all these bolts holding the ring in place. It comes this way, it's shipped this way, so it's less packaging to ship on here. I'm going to zip them off with the impact, just be a little quicker. Okay, once you get all the bolts off, this ring just pops off, set it aside somewhere it's not going to get damaged. Then, very important step is you want to remember to put your valve stem in. It comes with one in the kit. So you're going to unscrew your cap, find the hole in the side of your rim, push it through partially, and you get one of these valve stem tools that come in basically any tire repair kit. You're going to want to screw it on here. Just pull it through.
Now you're going to want to make sure it's seated all the way around, no gaps. Don't want to let any air out. Super easy to tell when it's seated. Then you spin this off. We're ready to mount. Take your beadlock and put it on a soft surface. You're not going to want to scratch up the bottom or the wheel or anything. You can do it on the lawn. You can put it on a piece of cardboard. Put it on a moving blanket. Something that's not going to slide around a bunch. And your lubrication of choice. I'm choosing WD-40. It has a good lubricity. You want something with a real good lubricity. Soak it down nice and well, so that way the beadlock will slide right on. Put some on the ring of the beadlock as well. Go ahead and apply quite a bit here. Then you're going to take your tire here. You're just gonna toss it right on. Get it aligned sort of right. And then you're gonna go ahead, and when you're all set, you're just gonna jump on it to seat it. And there we go. Mounted a beadlock. Now we gotta get it up on a bucket, so we can get it up in the air a little bit and get the ring mounted.
Okay, so once you get your tire, get it up on a bucket or something to prop it up so you can kind of maneuver your tire a little bit. You want the whole center section of, you want the bead to basically be evenly centered, so there's an even space all the way around. That way, when you mount this ring on there, it's gonna pinch everything down nice and even. So you're gonna go ahead and line this up. Then you're gonna take 4 of your bolts and put 1 on each of the north, south, east, west, kind of one in each of the 4 sections there to hold it, to start to snug it down. You want to put a little bit of never seize on each of these bolts. Just kind of helps when you go to take it apart. All right, so once you have the bolts in the 4 sections there to make a cross, you're gonna slowly cinch down, try to cinch them down evenly, try to pull this whole thing down. Once you get them snug, then we'll start putting all the other bolts in and start torquing them down. We're basically looking to close this gap here. You get on to the torquing part, you're gonna torque each of these to 10 foot-pounds, doing the star pattern until none of them click anymore, or none of them move before they click anymore. And then you're gonna go ahead and re-tighten them to 18 foot-pounds. So 10 and then 18. And then we will pick this tire up and seat the rear bead. All right, so once you got all the bolts torqued down and everything all tightened up, you're gonna spray down the backside here with your lubrication. Then we're gonna fill her up with air and pop this bead on. And that's how you mount battleborn beadlocks, or any beadlock. They're all pretty much the same. The longest part is getting all these bolts to tighten up and torque down to spec. These are really good wheels, like I said. They're really cheap. They're not cheap as in the quality, but cheap as in budget-wise. So if you want a great budget option, these are the Gatekeeper battleborn beadlocks. I'll make sure to leave a link in the description below where you can get a set of these. They have a couple of their different types as well, but check them out. Battleborn Beadlocks, really great company, really great beadlocks. As always, guys, stay bearded, stay jeeping. Out.